This is the story of Mara Ellison and the man who thought he could silence her forever. Mara Ellison was 27 years old, a sixth-grade English teacher with a contagious laugh and a fierce sense of independence. Her friends described her as an old soul with a Gen Z sense of humor, a lover of vintage records, chai lattes, and crime documentaries. She lived alone in a tidy one-bedroom apartment just outside Minneapolis. Her life was quiet, simple, full of plans. She was the kind of person who didn't just light up a room, her friend Lexi would later say. She made you feel like you belonged in it. Mara had recently ended a short relationship. Nothing serious, just a few dates with a man named Eli Rourke. They met online. Things fizzled. She moved on. But Eli didn't. Lexi sent a text. "Hey, breakfast at Joe's? Your treat, smiling face with horns." No reply. Odd, but not alarming. By noon, Mara hadn't shown up to school. Her coworkers called. No answer. That evening, Lexi drove to Mara's apartment. Her car was in the driveway. Porch lights still on from the night before. She knocked. Rang the bell. Called again. Nothing. "I had this feeling," Lexi later told police. Like the air was too still. Like something had just happened, or was about to. She called 911. Police entered through an unlocked window. Inside, they found Mara's body lying face down in the living room. No forced entry. No defensive wounds. No signs of robbery. Just duct tape. Rope burns. And a sense of something wrong. Her smart TV was still on, paused on Netflix. Detectives assumed the scene had been staged. But what they didn't realize was that the TV was still connected to the cloud. And it had seen everything. Mara's phone was missing. So was her laptop. But her router's log showed something strange, a massive spike in data usage shortly after her estimated time of death. Detective Sarah Griggs. "At first, we thought maybe the killer had streamed something to throw us off. But when we checked the logs, it was uploads, not downloads. Uploads to a secure Samsung Smart Cloud. Modern smart TVs, especially newer models, come with built-in motion detection and cameras for fitness apps and video calls. Mara had one. The footage was chilling. Mara is seen curled up on the couch, scrolling her phone. She laughs at something on screen. Then, a knock at the door. She pauses, walks toward it. She opens. It's Eli Rourke. There's no sound, but her body language changes. She folds her arms, backs up. They argue. She points to the door. He doesn't leave. At 8:09 p.m., he lunges. The camera records a struggle. A fall. Silence. Then Eli walks out of frame and returns with duct tape. Eli Rourke, 29. Freelance web developer. Quiet. Unassuming. Police brought him in for questioning 2 days after Mara's death. "I haven't talked to her in weeks," he said. "I didn't even know she was dead until they showed him the footage." He sat in silence for 47 seconds, then muttered, "I thought the camera was off." Further digging revealed a disturbing pattern. Eli had created several burner Reddit accounts. He posted in forums about rejection, emotional manipulation, and female entitlement. He searched terms like how long can someone survive strangulation and how to reset a smart TV after a crime. In one browser history log, just 3 hours after the murder, he Googled, "Can police use smart TVs in court?" The answer was yes. The footage was not released to the media, but word leaked. Rumors swirled. TikTok sleuths speculated. True crime podcasts exploded. Some painted Eli as mentally ill. Others romanticized him. One viral post called him a digital age Norman Bates. But for Mara's family, there was nothing fascinating. Nothing cinematic. Danielle Ellison, Mara's sister. She wasn't a victim in a story. She was my sister. And he took her from us. What the footage didn't show was what Eli did with Mara's phone. It was never recovered. And police believe there's more to the story, maybe a backup, a message, or another recording. One detective noticed something in the reflection of a window during the footage's final moments. A second flash of light. A camera. Another device. Possibly Mara's old phone, known to have a cracked lens. Was she secretly recording him? Was she prepared? Or was someone else in the apartment that night? What happened after Eli left the frame remains a mystery. But what was caught on that smart TV may be only the beginning. A technician named Javier was reviewing the final seconds of the smart TV footage when he noticed something odd. In the reflection of the living room window, barely visible, was a flash of light. It appeared after Eli had left the frame. After Mara had stopped moving. At first, they assumed it was streetlight glare. Until they zoomed in. The flash wasn't coming from outside. It came from inside the apartment. And it looked exactly like the telltale flicker of a phone camera flash during a photo or video being taken. Eli had taken Mara's phone. That much was clear. But Mara had an older backup phone, an old iPhone 8 with a shattered camera lens. She kept it for music and emergencies. It was never found. Detective Sarah Griggs. That reflection, it wasn't just a camera flash. It had that specific ring you see when a cracked lens catches light. We think she tried to record him, maybe after the smart TV paused. Maybe before. Could Mara have turned on her old phone in her final moments? Or could someone else have? Someone who wasn't caught on the smart TV footage. Someone standing behind the camera. Police re-entered Mara's apartment. They took the couch apart, cut open the insulation, scanned the walls with heat detection tools. Nothing. But in the bedroom closet, stuffed inside a shoebox beneath old tax forms, they found it. The old iPhone. Battery dead. Screen shattered. But intact. And inside, a video. 1 minute, 22 seconds long. Titled, Proof. The video begins with Mara propping the phone on her bookshelf. You can see her face, pale, tense, scared. She's whispering, "If anything happens to me tonight, it was Eli. He messaged me again. He said he's coming over. I told him no." She walks out of frame. Then silence. Footsteps. A knock. Then, muffled arguing. His voice. Her pleas. Then, a second voice. Low. Calm. Male. Not Eli. Unknown voice. We can't do this here. Eli. Just help me move her. Unknown voice. Not yet. Cameras are still running. The voice was digitally enhanced and compared against known associates of Eli. It didn't match anyone except for one partial match. Caleb Rourke, Eli's older brother. 32 years old. HVAC technician. Clean record. Lived 2 towns over. He had never been mentioned in any interviews. Never showed up at the funeral. But he had been seen, briefly, in the background of one of Mara's Instagram stories 2 months before. That video changed everything. This was no longer a case of a single obsessed ex-boyfriend. This was a conspiracy. Caleb was brought in for questioning. He denied everything. Claimed he hadn't seen Eli in weeks. Then detectives played the video. He blinked. Exhaled. That could be anyone. But his tone and cadence matched the enhanced audio perfectly. A warrant was issued for Caleb's home. Inside, police found rope identical to that used on Mara, gloves, and, most importantly, a Google search from his phone. How long does smart TV data stay stored in the cloud? Investigators now believed Eli had not acted alone. Eli may have lured Mara into a false sense of security, but it was Caleb who helped plan the crime and possibly tried to clean it up. Detective Griggs. It wasn't just a crime of passion. It was a performance. A plan. A cover-up that almost worked. But there was still one question that haunted everyone. If Caleb and Eli knew the smart TV might have caught something, why didn't they try to destroy it? A forensic scan of Mara's smart TV revealed a deleted application, something no one had noticed before. It was a third-party streaming service Eli had once installed while they were dating. Buried in the cache was a sync user folder. And inside that folder, a corrupted video file. Labeled backdoor_stream_01. The metadata showed it had been recorded live, not from the smart TV, but from an external camera, placed somewhere else in the apartment. Still undiscovered. 2 brothers. 1 victim. 1 camera that revealed the truth. But there's something no one expected. A third stream. A live broadcast no one knew was active, from a camera no one knew existed, feeding footage to a location still unknown. As authorities race to find it, a new question emerges. Was someone else watching the entire time? In part 2, we follow the trail of the third device. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow. Got any thoughts, questions, or suggestions? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and tap the notification bell so you never miss an update. More great content is coming your way, and you won't want to miss it. Until next time, take care and stay awesome.